Blessings, family. I hope you are prepared for an amazing March. This being the first day of March, I'm excited. Just want to, especially since I've been released, to start a new series today for Wednesdays. So today's words to live by are inspired by 2 Corinthians 10, verses 3 through 5. And I have declared today to be, and probably the rest of the Wednesdays in March, we'll see. It depends on what the Holy Spirit says. It's a War of Words Wednesday. Yeah, let me read this first from the Amplified and I'll explain. For though we walk in the flesh as mortal men, we are not carrying on our spiritual warfare according to the flesh and using weapons of man. Verse 4, the weapons of our warfare are not physical weapons of flesh and blood. Our weapons are divinely powerful for the destruction of fortresses. We are destroying sophisticated arguments and every exalted and proud thing that sets itself up against the true knowledge of God. And we're taking every thought captive. Actually, it says we're taking every thought and purpose captive to the obedience of Christ. That's from the Amplified. And I see some other stuff that I didn't see the other night when I wrote this. Anyway, I'll stick to the script. Okay. Today we live in a day and a time when some of the most vicious attacks and some of the most vindictive assaults take place, not by armies with tanks and artillery, but by men and women. Yes, sadly, there are beefs face to face and via social media and even the news media and TV. At any rate, we were as children incorrectly encouraged that sticks and stones may break our bones, but names and words will never hurt us. Apparently, whoever came up with that saying never read that death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they who indulge in it shall eat the fruit of it, for death or life. That's according to Proverbs 18:21. You see, it doesn't matter if the people who are exercising their rights to freedom of speech are from the sports and entertainment world. And it especially doesn't matter if the ones who are excessively, and I did say excessively, expressing themselves are in the White House. Neither of them are good examples for us to follow. You see, we as Christians, we have been commanded, we have been instructed and expected by God. Yes, we should inspect our words, right? We are expected by God to engage in and wage war with those godly and divinely devised weapons of God. You see, the weapons of God, those that are divinely devised and designed, they are mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds and the destruction of sophisticated arguments. You know, we have the power to stop the negative and destructive statements. However, it's only as we stand on the promises and in the power of God and his word. You see, we can take captive every power, and we can take captive the power of every post and every tweet, and we can punish every act of disobedience. Of course, we can only do this once we have become obedient. So again, it's a War of Words Wednesday, family. So let's choose our weapons wisely and let's use them skillfully. These have been words to live by. May they bless you as well as those that you share them with. Have a blessed day. And again, prepare yourself and get engaged in this magnificent and amazing march that God has in store for you.